Alright, so we are in Fighting Spirit, and this is going to be game number 2 between Dirtybag and Arthur, and on the top left corner, spawning as the yellow Protoss. Oops, that was the wrong one. There we go. Currently at 1-0, it is former Slayer's Arthur.
On the bottom left side, we have my favorite Terran player, probably the only Terran player in this tournament. It is Dirtybag.
Your only favorite Terran player. Oh no, your only Terran player. So Dirtybag played a very impressive game in spite of actually never moving across the map, which says something about Arthur's skills. But Arthur just put on the pressure the whole time, and he has this timing with the warp gates that is pretty crazy. It's hard to deal with as a Terran player.
Yeah, and I've never seen warp gates used in such a way. I mean, except for in Stalker 2, but I mean in Starbow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in such a way to reinforce your Dragoons, like keeping your Dragoons alive and then warping in tons and tons of solids, and then the second wave after all the Spider-Mons have been cleared. I've never seen it in particularly used in this way, which is quite interesting to see.
All right, if Vec is in the chat channel, if you can turn off then the part of Nightbot that says to sign up for this tournament every like 5 minutes, that would be great, because it's too late to sign up for this tournament right now, so it gives like a little bit of a false impression.
We have 170 viewers. If we can make it to 200, then I will do a hype video. No, I will not.
Also, I will take my shirt off, which you won't be able to see because I don't have a webcam. But or I'll insult a kid.
But only your kids. Your
Yeah,
kids.
I'll insult one of my own kids.
Your unborn child.
Yeah, he's easy to insult. Oh, it's gonna be a boy, by the way.
Is it a boy? That's nice.
Yeah, it is a boy. It's gonna be a boy. It's gonna be a future Starbow player, of course. So Dirtybag picks off the first scout. He's gonna get the factory yet again. He's not gonna go for some sort of 14cc or something. I think he feels 14cc is actually quite risky versus Arthur because he's such an aggressive and very good aggressive Protoss player. I think he.
Yeah.
And it's not Dirtybag's style either. Dirtybag likes to get these initial units out and do some pressure himself while he's expanding.
I think this time, I mean, Arthur is not only a mechanically good, strong player, but he's also very, very smart player. Yeah. I mean, you have to expect everything with this guy. You cannot underestimate him. You cannot go into this game and say, well, I think he's gonna do this mistake, so perhaps I can't know.
Yeah,
slip in there with some vultures or something. No, you cannot play like this. Like, you have to know where his army is, what he's building, how he's positioned, so that you can react properly. You have to play standard proper game against him.
You can hope for it, but you can never assume it.
Yes.
Arthur's like, this game is faster than Bird War. Like, everything's moving faster, and he's already like figured out the perfect attack speed for every unit. Like, I'm watching him when he was using Corsairs versus Overlords. The way he was attack stop with the Corsairs, he got like maximum damage out of them. The same with this Dragoon versus this SCV. He knew exactly when to stop to fire with his Dragoons. Like, he studied this game somehow, because we never see him play outside of the tournament. So maybe he has some buddies in Korea he's playing with to learn these timings, because he's learning them really, really well.
Again, we are seeing similar builds. Again, we see. I think this time the robotics play was before the observatory. Last game it was the exact opposite, but we also see a little push out of Dirtybag. And I was about to say that he's going for fast expansion again with Spider-Mines, but this time he's actually pushing.
He's really pushing.
He did build a couple more Marines.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I was misinterpreting.
Oh, and Arthur goes for a really fast Reaver this game. This is faster than last game. That's why Arthur has less to deal with. He doesn't have those.
Dirtybag will see probably no expansion and should pull back. Right now he sees no expansion. He should pull back.
Oh, here comes the Reaver.
No, he's actually pushing. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna see everything though. Yeah, he needs to go back.
There we go. That's a big mistake. He might lose a siege tank in the process.
I think he'll be fine, but he really needs to push back. And he knows what's happening here. Why isn't the production tag up? I'm sorry. Engineering is on the way. He's getting siege tanks. He's getting spider mines in smart locations. He's doing what he can. And also the barracks is moving out to scout exactly when the war prism is coming. Is he going to see it, though? No, they're going to pass each other as 2 ships in the night. And fortunately, 2 ships in the fog of war, of course. I'm sorry, that's the proper term. If this Reaver lands too close to the SCVs, he might get a Spider-Mine drag straight onto them.
I think he drops the Zealots first. He will drop the Zealot first.
Oh, but the second Spider-Mine...
Disappointed!
Because it switched targets, because he lifted up the Reaver. It's not a bug.
Oh, that the drop-in was too early. The drop-in was too early. The
yeah.
Reaver actually has to be landed a few seconds before it can shoot.
Yep.
For obvious balance reasons.
Yep. Or else you can like just up and down and up and down and up and down.
Nice. Really, really nice.
But yeah,
really nice defense from Dirtybag.
I just want to point that out. What you saw there was not a bug. What you saw was that the Spider-Man was targeting the Reaver. He lifted up the Reaver in the War Prism. The Spider-Man lost its target. And when the Spider-Man loses its target, both in Bird War and in Starbow, it just burrows automatically. And then it pops up again to find a new target. The whole thing takes forever, and you can usually kill the Spider-Man in the process.
Look at this missile turret placement. He can't even come in from the side because there are siege tanks. There are 2 siege tanks. You don't want to drop this Reaver here. This entire mineral line is covered. His main base is pretty much covered. Dirtybag defended this Reaver.
Dirtybag is looking really good. And he committed a lot more to this Reaver too because it was so early. Oh, and he's gonna. Did he lose
it?
He lost it. What? Okay, that is a bug.
I didn't see what happened. I was just looking.
The Spider-Man did not. The Spider-Man is still there, but he still lost the Reaver. That is a bug.
I think he loaded it in, and perhaps it died already. So, I'm not. But there was no this small delay for the explosion.
I think it was the explosion delay, but the explosion delay happens after the suicide effect, so it really should have. Oh no! Oh! I know exactly what happened. We don't have suicide on Spider-Mines anymore. Their own damage kills themselves because they do splash damage. So what happened is that the damage went up to the War Prism because he lifted up the Reaver, and since the damage went up to the air, the Spider-Man survived. That's exactly what happened. That is a bug, though. We should have them suicide.
It sounds too much like science fiction.
That is crazy. Like, that would, like, almost never happen. That was because we had, like, the exact instant of picking up the Reaver. But yeah. And, of course, it's a feature.
It's a feature. It's not a bug.
Of course. But he's gonna see every movement now with this barracks. Is he gonna react to it, though? And again! Again, fast carriers.
But he sees it, he saw it, he scouted it. He did scan, he saw the Stargate, he saw the carrier.
Oh, he did. This should be much harder for Arthur to win now. Dirtybag's ahead in supply. He's very well protected against. Look at how well defended it is versus a Reaver drop. Bam.
Okay, I'm going home again. Well. This Dirtybag is in a really good spot this game. Much better than last game. But again, don't underestimate Arthur. Arthur is not terribly behind. And when he's not terribly behind, you're still in a tough spot.
Yes, indeed. And he's actually getting +1 attack. Well, that's not actually, that's quite normal for the carriers, which will help tremendously because of all the interceptors that gain that +1.
Actually, he didn't get them for last game.
Oh, he did. So, we have speed on the Vultures now, so he can be annoying with Vultures. And actually, Vulture annoyance will be more effective now because the carriers are coming, so he can't make as many Dragoons as he would like. And these Spider-Mines are going to be very good in Imba and Buggy.
Uh-oh, the Reaver pretty good at defending.
Oh, it is very nice use of the Reaver, but he can outmove, he can almost like pace these shots though, which is going to be difficult for the Reaver to do. Another feature.
But this time, really intended.
Man, that was crazy though. I never seen Spider-Mines like.
But that's like, that doesn't happen. Like, how are we?
No, that's like that's incredibly rare. Like, you gotta, yeah. Oh! Careful with the. Okay, there we go. Just gotta move away. If you move away from the Scarab, you take a lot less damage from them, especially with units that are these fast. And that is actually intended.
Yeah. You and TRB, I think.
No, it was me and December's come actually who did that.
Okay. I'm sorry, December's come. Well,
but me and TRB has done a lot of Brood War testing as well.
You and your American friends.
Yes, me and my American friends. But this is really nice. Like, these Vultures didn't kill a lot of probes, but they made sure Arthur did not want to transfer any probes, and he's still doing it!
No, he could catch some probes.
Oh, catch the ropes. Oh, they're very low health vultures though, but he gets a couple of kills, and that's always nice. And meanwhile, Arthur hasn't really been putting on any pressure. This has been very different from the last game, where Arthur put on tons of pressure all the time and Dirtybag didn't do anything.
Yeah, Dirtybag actually... Oh, that's very bold. He just finished his first command center in natural and he's expanding again. I don't know if that's intended.
Maybe he forgot about that one. Oh, he almost kills that observer, but not completely. But he has the science vessel. It's gonna have EMP, I think, to deal with the carriers. EMP plus Goliath is gonna be really strong. EMP in general is just really strong.
That's a very very interesting game. I think I will save this replay for future reference when I'm playing Terran Stabo again.
Yeah, and also I think that Spider-Man thing that happened isn't really a bug. It's like evolution. It's just evolving.
It's not magic. It's science.
It's adapting to its environments, basically.
But what I want to say is this is I'm just I don't know. I'm kind of impressed at how Dirtybag handled the situation.
Yeah.
I mean the games looked really similarly, but the way Dirtybag handled the situation just allowed him to be in a much better spot than last game.
Now Dirtybag is moving out. He's bringing all the units up. This is slightly worrisome because a Reaver drop could still happen. Oh no, he has the double missile turrets there. They're in a pretty good position.
Siege tank and
yeah.
He's very well defended.
But pushing out now, like all the way across the map for Dirtybag, is going to be really scary. He's actually okay. He's leapfrogging to protect his third, but he's going to put himself in a kind of an open and a little bit weird spot with no spider mines, mind you. But it's going to be versus mostly dragoons and not zealots. Oh, he doesn't see the zealots though, but there's not that many, so spider mines won't help that much anyway. They help more with the zealots. Kind of hard to say.
Also, he doesn't need to push. He actually doesn't. He seriously doesn't need to push. He gets the fourth
he's gonna
base
sneak in the fourth one. He's not. That's not gonna be defended. That's just gonna be snuck in. And meanwhile, zealots are gonna find it. They are
spider mines in the way.
Oh, they are. Oh, there's one, and there's another. Oh, the vulture's empty. There's only one spider mine, so they will find it. And it doesn't even go off. Now he puts off spider mines there. It's too late. Oh wow, Arthur with the timing.
The SCVs are coming. Oh, and he's actually wants to expand again. What? He didn't see the SCVs.
He's expanding so much, it's insane. Oh, and the warp gate is on the way. Arthur is getting ready for the push. But it's actually only one. It's actually only one. So
6 carriers, 2 more about to spawn.
Oh, he's making.
So we are 8 carriers.
This is scary though, because even if you're on fewer bases than your opponent, if you just get enough carriers, like there's very little Terran can do. You just get a crazy amount. But this is wide open terrain, so Goliaths are gonna have a really good time dealing with them. But if you get like 12 carriers, like there's really nothing you can do.
I mean, he could come. I mean, the carriers alone would be enough to kill these expansions at the outlying borders of the map, just because they can abuse the terrain at these particular spots. And we have a war prism that is very suicidal.
Very empty.
Actually, all the Zerg, there's no Zerg. All the Protoss are very suicidal.
Oh, the vultures are coming in for a little bit of a flank. You're gonna put on Spider-Man. I don't think that's a good use of vultures, but the carriers are lagging behind.
DMP go off. Oh no, DMP didn't go off.
That's unfortunate, but now he can't try. He needs to shoot down the carriers. There's too many interceptors to kill those. He needs to focus down the carriers. Oh, he wasn't focusing down the carriers at all, and he's just losing all the Goliaths for nothing. There's too many carriers out right now. Okay, he gets a couple.
He gets 2. He might get another one.
Yeah. Oh, barely gets 3 carriers, but he needs to churn out Goliaths right now.
Overcharges, and he needs to switch fully. Oh, and there comes the Zealot warp in. The Zealot warp in from the warp prism.
Oh, that's. Oh, where's the Zealot? Oh yeah, there it is. They're slow though. The Zealots are slow.
Okay, the siege tanks need to stay back. Sieged.
Alright, he's gonna get one carrier. He's getting another one. He's gotten a lot of carriers now, but he doesn't have a lot of Goliaths left, and he's gonna lose his natural. But he has all these other expansions. But he gets the War Prism. Very nice. That's incredibly important. I think that was the right call, actually.
Still in a very tough spot.
Yes.
Because these carriers are about to how do you say that?
To be 2-2.
No, no,
Uh,
to
sorry.
snowball out of control.
Yeah. Oh, he needs an EMP now. Wait, does he have
Oh,
EMP?
he doesn't have EMP,
Oh, he hasn't researched it.
so he can only work with
Matrix.
Defiant.
Oh, but he's gonna get one carrier. He might get another one. There's only 2 Goliaths left though. No, but he has one that's really low.
Three more about to spawn.
Oh, but
No
here comes the
defense.
Zealots. But yeah, he actually chases away the carriers. The carriers are probably... Oh, nice defensive Matrix. They're going to finish off this natural, but natural's really dead anyway. He's got a lot of missile turrets on these other bases, so these carriers are actually going to have a hard time dealing with this many missile turrets, because they shoot down the interceptors quite effectively. Actually, it's not that many.
Yeah, these are not stuck with 2 turrets. These are stuck with 1 turrets.
Yeah. No, these two carriers are actually going to deal with this. I was surprised they were. Actually, they're pulling back. Yeah, he doesn't have that many interceptors left in them anymore now.
Well, still has...
Oh, stop losing science vessels! Yeah, I don't know if Dirtybag should have moved out that far. That was a little bit too risky. That seems to be the mistake he's doing again and again, though. He's moving out too far.
I think he has to build also mix in more.
Oh, there's the EMP. He got an EMP off on all the zealots there. Oh, the storm is good. Storm is very good.
Storm.
And I think this might be it. I don't know, because he has... Oh, GG. Wow, Dirtybag actually GG's from this position. Not sure if that was needed. But that means we're going to have a PvP final.
Interesting. Ah, that was